Hi there, Marge here from A Rose Grows in Harlem. Today is Monday, January 29th, and it's my first promo video. ASOKO Home reached out to me and asked if I would like to review their under cabinet light. It's an LED motion sensor light, and they sent me one, and I told them sure, I would check it out, but I'm going to be brutally honest, as I am with most things, because I don't believe in promoting anything that I wouldn't use myself. So let's see. First up, the unboxing. They are available on Amazon, so I got this delivered from Amazon, and we will see how it comes packaged to give you an idea of what their customer service is like. Always be careful with your sharp objects. Okay, so as with most things from Amazon, they just kind of put it in the box here. When they reached out to me, they did have a different name, so the box shows up as MOAMI, I think. I don't know. And I reached out and I was like, hey, this is different than the company that's listed uh, in your signature. Is this the same company? And the representative assured me it was the same. So this says LED under cabinet lighting motion sensor ASOKO series. It's got USB rechargeable. There's an option to connect it through magnets so that you can put it anywhere that might be metal based. It's dimmable. It has 5 light colors, and there is a motion sensor. Hopefully this will pick it up. If it doesn't pick up, then I will edit the video and show it to you up close. Let's go ahead and unbox this. It says it's there's a 2-pack in here, and unfortunately I don't have a ruler. That's one thing I forgot to get. But these are tiny. Do I have anything? Okay, I have an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper here, so I could at least compare it that way. So this is how it comes in. There's a little warranty card. There are small instructions. You might need a magnifying glass to find out how to put that together. But I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. These are the metal pieces that you connect to attach to here. So there are little magnets here and here. And I would say these are probably maybe about 10 inches tall by maybe 2 inches at its widest point. So 10 inches by 2 inches. The magnets are here. There's a little button here that has what looks like a fingerprint. And then I assume that this up here is the motion sensor. It's a USB-C charge that's on the side here, and it has an on switch, an off switch, and an auto, and that's where the motion sensor comes in. I actually have motion sensor lights for my litter box area because we keep that in a closet. And it's actually very convenient because you can turn it on if you want it on full time, or if you want to just go in there and have the sensor turn on whenever you're in the area, then that's helpful as well. But right now it is set to off, so I'm going to turn it on and see if it's already charged. It is. It seems like it's a cool white light right now. And I'm doing this on purpose with the lights on so that you can see what it looks like now. Might be nice for some project work, but I'll go over that in detail later. You can see how it's lighting up. my overwashed hands. And now I'm going to start to press this here. That's a different light color, much warmer white, much similar to what I have here in the greenhouse. So that was 1 was a cool. This is 2. 3 is both of them together. So if you wanted a mix of a bright white and a cooler or a warmer white, you've got that. So that's 3. 4, it's kind of like the other way, a little more on the cool side than on the warm side. 4, again, you're slowly moving towards the warm light, towards the cool light. I'm sorry, from the warm light to the cool light. And then that's 5. So you've got warm. Oh, and I guess it's filtered back to the cool. So you have cool, warm, and then you gradually get cooler. I think that's pretty neat. Okay, so with it on, I'm going to turn it off right now. Well, that's the auto. Hold on, I'll check the auto in a bit. Okay, so right now I have it off. I'm going to turn off the greenhouse lights and then turn it on and see what happens, okay? So you may not be able to see me at all. We'll turn it on. And this is the light that it gives. This is just one of them. I don't know what the camera is picking up, so I will look at it later. But this is me. This is with the cool white. Then we should go gradually. Sorry, then this is the warm. This is a nice light. Like if I wanted to read and I just didn't have anywhere to go, I would just put this up like this and I would read to this light. This is a very warm, welcoming light. The other one is great if you have projects or if you have to see colors and stuff like that. Oh, that's not getting in the way of the microphone. Then we're going to get gradually cooler again. One more time, and then the cool white. So that's pretty neat. Now, I will turn my greenhouse lights back on and show you the motion sensor. Okay, so I'll put it in the off position. Okay, now we've got the auto. So let me actually look up. Probably should have gone through the instructions, but I'll do that in a minute. For the motion sensor, it will illuminate for 30 seconds, and that's the part that we needed to know. So if I turn it to auto, I should be able to wave my hand. It'll go for 30 seconds, and let me get my phone so that we can actually time that. Do I have it here? Oh, it's over there. I'll do a timer on my watch. I'll do a countdown. 30 seconds. Okay, so here we go. It's on right now. I'll wait for it to turn off. Okay, I'm going to do 30 seconds. No motion sensor. That's strange because my other one definitely worked. And that's way less than 30 seconds. Interesting. It's not out of power. Let's see if the other one works. Maybe that one was just a defect. And if that's the case, then I can test for customer support. Okay, this one. That one's on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. That's back to cool white. Turn it off. Let's turn to auto. Huh. That's interesting. That does not work at all. All right, well, now I'll get a chance to test out the customer service. Interesting. That's on, that's off. All right, well, let's check the manual and see if there's anything else to say. It says, the motion sensor device of the light may be affected by changes in the external environment. Do not use it with strong electromagnetic interference. Well, of course. The light will auto-illuminate for 30 seconds when someone walks by, then get out in dark. The sensing distance is 10 feet and the range of 120 degrees in auto mode. Maybe because it was too light. Maybe because it's really, really bright in here. Fast charging USB-C port. The light can be fully charged in 3 to 4 hours. That's not bad. Normally I just put mine in overnight and just leave it. Please use the cable in the package for charging. This is the cable that it came with. USB normal to USB-C. And it says you can also keep the cable plugged into power if you need it. It's safe. So the cable by itself, if you wanted to just put it in, someplace and then just recharge the light whenever you're ready. Batteries are included. Do not throw product into the fire. No, duh. Or exposed to the sun. Ah, yes. Don't use it outside, ladies and gentlemen. Do not using if there is any leaking liquid found. Okay, so if you have it as an under cabinet light, don't use it under sinks, just in case there's some kind of, leak. And obviously don't throw it into the water. Recommended use temperature is 14 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. And don't use the lights in a humid or high temperature environment to avoid short circuiting. So definitely meltable parts in there. Shows you how to install the magnets or the pieces of metal. Tells you about the 3M sticker. Recharging. Use the cable and package to charge with USB-C port. On, off, auto. Push the toggle switch on the side of the light bar to choose the mode. The light will stay on for 2 seconds, then goes off to show it is in auto mode. And then if you have the dimmable of 5 colors, we went through that. Okay, so there were no extra things in there. So I'm going to turn the lights off and we'll see. I'm going to show you now that I'm turning it to auto. I'm turning it to auto, right? And with the lights on right now, it doesn't see anything, but I think it's too bright. So let's see. Will that turn on immediately? We'll wait the 30 seconds. I don't know if it counts as me moving. This may stay on for longer because it counts as me moving. I could still change the dimmable while it's on auto. All 5 work. So I might have to put it someplace. I might have to put it someplace stationary. So let's put this on here because I'm still moving, so that counts. All right, so let's see if I stay perfectly still. It's not been 30 seconds yet. 10 seconds. Okay, that's showing 30 seconds. Okay, so that's what it was. It was too bright in here for the motion sensor to work. So that's really good to know, because if I was in my kitchen and it was full-time daylight, right? And I wanted this light to show underneath the cabinets. If it's too bright in the kitchen, when I waved my hand or if I was moving in the kitchen, it would not activate because the light is too bright. Granted, maybe filtered sunlight through curtains or something like that is not going to affect it. But I mean, this is my grow tent with a lot of reflectics that I've shown in previous videos, and I'll post that sometime. I'll post it up there. But if it's too bright, it doesn't work. But in the darkness, it's fantastic. So I don't know if they're using like IR or whatever, but it does work for 30 seconds. As you can see, as I'm talking, it's continuous. This actually, This is a really great light. And let me turn the lights back on. Or actually, let's show how bright it can be with both of them on. This is one of the warmest lights I have seen. So I would love to use this in a place, especially like I said, if I'm reading on my e-reader, or if I need soft light. I don't think this will work as well in, oh, that's really bright. Okay, so here are the different ones. Okay, this is the cool white. This is the cool white. This is the coldest white. Showing you what it looks like. Okay. Next, this is the warm white. This is my favorite. This reminds me of candlelight or of lamps that are used in old Victorian homes. It's a very warm but still white. It's not that horrible orangey yellow. Next up this is the lesser warm, a little bit more cool. This might be good if you want a slightly brighter warm light. The next is one step closer to cool. Again, good for project work, but you don't want the harsh cool light. One more step where this is mostly cool white and just a little bit of warm white. I'll show you how. The other two don't really show what it looks like as far as how it reflects. I think the two middle ones are all right, but the extreme three I think are really great. And then we should go back to cool white. So this is really good for seeing like the true colors of things. It's kind of what they use in the jewelry stores to make everything really pop and sparkle. If you're doing diamond painting, this might be excellent to have like close-up work, but it's soft and diffused enough to see, nothing is too harsh. Like it's a very cool white light, but it's not too harsh because it's diffused with this like plastic case. So okay, so that was really cool. These are small lights. Again, they're about 10 inches. I'll probably put a ruler up and put, I'll actually make a picture to show you how much or how long they are. But this is pretty neat. And the fact that they are magnetized on this side and they stick to anything, like I can put them here if I wanted to, if I wanted some like project work, right? Or if you have any other kind of metal shelving and you just wanted something like, if I needed to be able to see, right, wherever I was going and I wanted a light like this would work great. This would also be great if you are a music lover or you play an instrument. I am actually learning cello and I grew up playing the violin. So if you've got a music stand and you wanted to attach it to the music stand, that would work well. Any other applications? If you have it close enough, I think it would be good for project work. If you had the ability to do the bright white and have it close up, like as you're like working on something, if that's like painting models or doing something like that, I think this would be really great. And that motion sensor, again, I was disappointed because it didn't work, but I didn't even think that, oh yeah, duh, we're in a very bright space because this is where I grow my seedlings. I wanted to show the dimmable feature because there are 5 color modes, but they also mention that you can dim the lights, which I didn't test at first, so I'm testing now. So with the lights on, they say hold it for 2 seconds and you'll see the dim. 1, 2. 1, 1000, 2, 1000. There we go. Okay, so that's dimmable. 1, 1000. I wonder. Okay, so if you hold it, it'll dim. And it'll stop when you stop. So that's all the way dimmed. And that's all the way bright. So now if we want to do a comparison, this one will be our control. that's bright white, and then this one will be the dimmed. You see how it gets much, much dimmer. Hold it again, and it gets brighter. Let's see if we can go halfway. Yep. It alternates. It'll go dim, and it'll go bright. And the longer you hold it down, the dimmer it will get. So that's pretty neat. Let's try with the, and it stays dim in the color change option. So when we compare it to the soft white, that's the dim, and that's it really bright, and that's it really dim. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. And now I did get a ruler so that we can see how long it is. I'm not a seamstress or anything. Okay, so this is about 9.5. So I was close. I said 10. This is about 9.5 tall or long by 1 3/4 inches. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. So I am actually incredibly impressed. I will post this video, and yeah, this is great. This is for ASOKO Lighting, and I believe once I send them the video, they will give me a code so that you guys can get a discount on it, and I'll share that below. And yeah, I would recommend these ASOKO Home. They're sold on Amazon, and I'll put the links below. So thank you for your time and for your patience with my rambling, but very happy with this product. Have a great week, and thanks for watching.